ocean has always been a mysterious and largely unexplored world, covering over 70% of our planet. Every year, deep-sea expeditions and modern fishing techniques uncover bizarre and terrifying creatures lurking in the abyss. Recently, a jaw-dropping discovery shocked scientists and fishermen alike. A monstrous deep-sea creature unlike anything seen before. But behind this astonishing catch lies an even more alarming truth about how modern fishing technology is transforming the underwater world. 1. The discovery of the insane deep-sea monster, a shocking find in the abyss. In a recent deep-sea fishing operation, an enormous and nightmarish creature was pulled up from depths of over 3,000 meters, nearly 10,000 feet, described as having translucent bioluminescent skin, razor-sharp teeth, and tentacle-like appendages. This beast stunned marine biologists. Unlike anything cataloged before, its grotesque features suggested it had evolved under extreme pressure and complete darkness. Unprecedented size and appearance. Reports indicate that the creature measured over 20 feet long, with glowing patterns along its body, possibly a natural form of camouflage or communication. Its bulging, lidless eyes suggested it was a deep-sea predator, capable of sensing prey in pitch-black waters. Some experts believe this might be an undiscovered species related to deep-sea anglerfish or gulper eels, while others speculate it could be a mutation caused by environmental changes. Accidental catch or omnib change. The creature was caught unintentionally by a commercial fishing trawler equipped with high-tech sonar and deep-sea trawling nets. This raises the question: how many other unknown species are being pulled up without our knowledge? Are we disrupting the last untouched frontier of Earth? 2. How modern fishing tech is changing the game. Advanced sonar and deep-sea drones. Gone are the days when fishermen relied solely on experience and luck. Today, modern fishing fleets use multi-beam sonar, GPS tracking, and underwater drones to locate massive schools of fish with pinpoint accuracy. This technology allows fishing vessels to reach deeper than ever before, uncovering species that have remained hidden for millennia. Industrial-scale deep-sea trawling. New generation trawling nets are designed to sweep the ocean floor, catching everything in their path. These massive nets can be the size of football fields, dragging up marine life indiscriminately. This method not only captures target species, but also hauls up bizarre and rare creatures, such as the recently discovered deep-sea monster. Submersibles and AI-powered fishing gear. Deep-sea submersibles, controlled by artificial intelligence, are now being used to identify and track high-value seafood species. These robotic tools can operate at extreme depths, going deeper than any human divers. But as we push further into the abyss, we risk disturbing fragile ecosystems that have existed in isolation for millions of years. 3. The dark side of deep-sea fishing and its consequences. Bycatch, the silent massacre. One of the biggest problems with modern fishing technology is bycatch, the unintentional capture of non-target species. Every year, millions of tons of marine life, including sharks, sea turtles, and even whales, are caught and discarded. The recent deep-sea monster was likely an example of this, raising concerns about whales might be lost before we even discover it. Destruction of ocean habitats. Deep-sea trawling is devastating to ocean ecosystems. The massive nets drag along the ocean floor, destroying coral reefs, sponges, and other vital habitats. Some of these ecosystems take thousands of years to form, and once they are gone, they may never recover, disrupting the deep ocean food chain. By fishing at extreme depths, humans are removing key predators and prey from the deep-sea ecosystem. Many deep-sea creatures reproduce slowly, meaning overfishing could wipe out entire species before we even understand their role in the environment. 4. What scientists are saying about these new discoveries. A wake-up call for marine biology. Marine biologists are warning that the capture of the deep-sea monster is just the tip of the iceberg. As fishing fleets explore deeper waters, they are encountering species that science has never documented. Each new discovery provides a rare glimpse into the adaptations that allow life to survive in one of Earth's most extreme environments. Climate change and deep-sea adaptations. Some scientists believe that climate change may be forcing deep-sea creatures to migrate to shallower waters, making them more vulnerable to fishing operations. Rising ocean temperatures and increased acidity could be driving mutations, possibly explaining the monstrous appearance of this recent discovery. Ethical concerns. Should we be fishing this deep? Experts are debating whether we should set limits on deep-sea fishing before irreversible damage is done. Some advocate for protected marine reserves in the deep ocean, while others believe we need strict regulations on deep-sea trawling technology. 5. The future of fishing and deep-sea exploration. Can sustainable fishing save the ocean? Many organizations are pushing for more sustainable fishing methods, including selective fishing gear that reduces bycatch, banning destructive deep-sea trawling in sensitive areas, creating marine protected zones where fishing is prohibited. The role of artificial intelligence in ocean conservation. While AI is being used to track fish populations, some researchers believe it could also help monitor and prevent overfishing. Future technology might allow us to explore the deep ocean without harming its delicate ecosystems. Will we discover more deep-sea monsters? This recent discovery has sparked global interest in deep-sea exploration. Scientists predict that thousands of undiscovered species still lurk in the darkness, waiting to be found. Some even believe that larger and more terrifying creatures may still be hiding in the deepest trenches of the ocean. 6. The economic drive behind deep-sea fishing. The billion-dollar industry. The global fishing industry is worth over $400 billion, with deep-sea fishing contributing significantly to this total. As shallow water fish stocks decline due to overfishing, companies are investing in cutting-edge technology to access fish from deeper parts of the ocean. This economic drive is pushing the industry to exploit previously untouched marine ecosystems. High demand for exotic seafood. With a growing global population and rising incomes, the demand for exotic seafood has skyrocketed. Deep-sea creatures like Patagonian toothfish, marketed as Chilean sea bass, and giant squid are now considered delicacies in high-end restaurants. This demand encourages more aggressive fishing practices, leading to the accidental capture of unknown deep-sea species, like the recently discovered monster. Illegal and unregulated fishing. Despite international laws, illegal, unreported, and unregulated (IUU) fishing is rampant in deep waters. Many companies operate outside legal boundaries, using advanced technology to catch and sell high-value fish without oversight. This not only leads to species depletion, but also contributes to human rights violations, as many of these illegal operations exploit workers under dangerous conditions. 7. The role of governments in conservation efforts. International regulations and treaties. To combat the destruction caused by deep-sea fishing, organizations like the United Nations, UN, and the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, have established treaties to protect marine biodiversity. Agreements like the High Seas Treaty aim to regulate fishing beyond national waters, but enforcement remains weak. Protected marine reserves. Some governments have taken action by establishing deep-sea marine reserves, where fishing is completely banned. These areas allow marine life to recover naturally, preserving unknown species and preventing habitat destruction. Countries like New Zealand and Norway have pioneered deep-sea conservation zones, but many nations prioritize economic gain over ecological protection. Technology for conservation. AI and machine learning are not only being used to enhance fishing methods, but also to track illegal fishing activity. Governments are starting to use satellite surveillance and AI-driven monitoring systems to identify unauthorized deep-sea trawling. However, these efforts are still in their infancy, and enforcement is a major challenge. 8. The mystery of the deep sea. What else is hiding? More monsters yet to be discovered? The deep sea is the least explored part of our planet. Over 80% of it remains unmapped. Scientists believe that thousands of terrifying and unknown creatures could still be hiding in the abyss. The recent discovery of the deep-sea monster raises questions. Could larger and more dangerous species still exist? Are we forcing creatures to the surface that were never meant to be seen? What if some of these species are prehistoric survivors, unchanged for millions of years? The fear of a megalodon-like creature. Some researchers speculate that if deep-sea creatures can grow to gigantic sizes, larger apex predators could exist at extreme depths. While the megalodon, a prehistoric giant shark, is believed to be extinct, some cryptozoologists argue that similar deep-sea predators might have evolved in ways we don't yet understand. New life forms and extreme adaptations. Beyond monstrous creatures, the deep sea might hold secrets to life itself. Scientists have discovered bacteria that survive without sunlight, feeding on chemicals from deep-sea vents, creatures that glow in the dark, using bioluminescence for communication and camouflage. Jellyfish-like organisms with completely alien body structures, challenging what we know about evolution. The deeper we explore, the more we realize how little we actually know about our own planet. 9. The impact on humans. Why should we care? The chain reaction of ocean disruption. Deep-sea ecosystems are tightly interconnected, meaning that the loss of one species could trigger a cascade of effects on the entire ocean food chain. If we overfish deep-sea predators, smaller species could overpopulate, leading to imbalances that affect even coastal fisheries. Climate change in the deep sea. Many deep-sea species play a crucial role in carbon storage, helping regulate Earth's climate. Whale falls, when dead whales sink to the ocean floor, support entire ecosystems and help trap carbon for thousands of years. If we disrupt deep-sea life, we might accelerate climate change without realizing it. Medical and scientific discoveries. Deep-sea creatures have unique biological properties that could lead to medical breakthroughs. Scientists are studying enzymes from deep-sea bacteria to develop new antibiotics, and deep-sea sponges might hold cures for cancer. If we destroy these ecosystems before understanding them, we could lose life-saving discoveries forever. 10. What can be done? The future of deep-sea exploration and protection. Balancing science and conservation. The future of deep-sea exploration lies in responsible research. Scientists and governments must work together to study these mysterious creatures without causing harm. Some solutions include non-invasive exploration, using deep-sea drones instead of destructive trawling. Better fishing regulations, with strict quotas on deep-sea species. International agreements to ban deep-sea trawling in fragile ecosystems. Public awareness and action. Most people don't realize how deep-sea fishing impacts the entire planet. By raising awareness, we can support sustainable seafood choices, certified by organizations like MSC. Push governments to enforce stricter laws on deep-sea fishing. Fund scientific exploration that prioritizes conservation over profit. Could the deep sea hold alien life? As technology improves, scientists are comparing deep-sea environments to other planets and moons. Jupiter's moon Europa and Saturn's Enceladus both have deep oceans beneath their icy surfaces, and some researchers believe life in these alien oceans might resemble Earth's deep-sea creatures. By studying Earth's abyss, we might unlock secrets about life beyond our planet. 11. The connection between deep-sea monsters and ancient legends. Mythology meets reality. Are ancient sea monsters real? For centuries, sailors have told terrifying tales of giant sea monsters, from the Norse Kraken to the Leviathan mentioned in religious texts. Many dismiss these as myths, but the discovery of bizarre deep-sea creatures is making scientists reconsider. Could ancient legends have been inspired by real, but elusive, deep-sea species? The Kraken. This legendary giant squid was once thought to be a sailor's hallucination. However, real giant squids and colossal squids have been found, some reaching over 40 feet long, proving that massive tentacled predators do exist. The Leviathan. Described as an enormous, terrifying sea beast, this legend resembles prehistoric marine reptiles like the Mosasaurus, which ruled the oceans 70 million years ago. The sea serpent. Many ancient maps depicted huge, snake-like creatures in the ocean. Today, scientists have found deep-sea eels and ribbonfish that grow to unexpected lengths, possibly explaining these stories. Could it be that even larger, undiscovered creatures still lurk in the uncharted depths of our planet's oceans? Ancient maps and lost civilizations. Historical maps often depicted "Here be monsters" warnings in unknown waters. Some researchers believe ancient civilizations may have encountered creatures from the deep before modern fishing technology drove them into even deeper hiding. This raises a chilling question. What else could be hiding down there, waiting to be found? 12. The hidden dangers of deep-sea exploration. Extreme pressure and crushing depths. Exploring the deep sea isn't easy. Below 3,000 meters, the pressure is over 300 times greater than at sea level, enough to crush a human in seconds. Even high-tech submarines risk implosion if not built to withstand these forces. The Titan submersible disaster of 2023 showed how dangerous deep-sea expeditions can be. A single structural failure can be catastrophic. Many deep-sea creatures survive these pressures through unique adaptations, like gelatinous bodies and collapsible bones. Toxic and alien environments. Deep-sea vents spew out toxic chemicals like methane and hydrogen sulfide, creating conditions lethal to humans, but perfect for certain deep-sea organisms. Some bacteria even feed on these chemicals instead of sunlight, a discovery that has changed our understanding of life itself. Potential threats to human health. Some scientists worry that deep-sea exploration could disturb unknown pathogens, bacteria or viruses that have been buried for millions of years. Could the next global pandemic originate from the depths of the ocean, just as diseases like COVID-19 emerged from nature? 13. The military's secret interest in the deep ocean. Underwater drones and submarine warfare. Governments worldwide are investing heavily in deep-sea surveillance technology. The ocean floor is the perfect place for covert military operations, and new deep-sea drones are being developed to track enemy submarines, monitor underwater communication cables, explore unknown territories for strategic advantage, mysterious deep-sea sounds, unknown creatures, or secret experiments. In 1997, a sound called the bloop was recorded deep in the Pacific Ocean. It was so loud it could be heard over 5,000 kilometers away, yet no known creature was large enough to produce it. Theories include an unknown massive sea creature, a shifting glacier, official explanation, classified military activity in deep waters. If the military is using deep-sea technology for top-secret projects, what else might they have discovered that they aren't telling us? 14. Are we running out of time to save the deep sea? Rising temperatures and acidifying oceans. Climate change is affecting the deep sea faster than scientists expected. Rising temperatures are causing oxygen depletion, making survival harder for deep-sea creatures. Acidification, which weakens the shells of deep-sea organisms. Disruptions to migration patterns, forcing species into human fishing zones. If we don't act now, entire ecosystems could collapse before we even understand them. The race between science and industry. There is a growing race between marine biologists and commercial industries. While scientists struggle to study deep-sea life, companies are rushing to exploit it through deep-sea mining, which destroys fragile habitats in search of rare minerals. Unregulated bioprospecting, where pharmaceutical companies search for medicinal compounds in deep-sea creatures. Extreme overfishing, which targets slow-growing species that can't recover fast enough. We may only have a small window of time to protect the deep ocean before irreversible damage is done. 15. The biggest mystery. What lies beyond the deepest depths? The Hadal Zone. Earth's final frontier. The Hadal Zone, found at depths below 6,000 meters, remains one of the least explored regions of Earth. Places like the Mariana Trench, 10,994 meters deep, contain conditions more extreme than space. Yet life somehow survives there. Scientists have discovered giant amphipods, shrimp-like creatures that grow to enormous sizes due to deep-sea gigantism. Transparent fish that see using heat detection instead of eyes.